Good morning, everybody. It's Mango Thunderslice. Hoping you have a great day. It's been a little bit since we made a video. That's just because I've been working on a huge topic, and I've tried to make the video the last 2 weekends, but it's just too big to capture in one, so I'll probably be breaking it up. But I just wanted to take a moment to talk about this Korean situation that we've got going on, right? I don't know, you guys probably saw the video that I made a couple months ago, basically saying that this was going to happen, that a military confrontation would happen with Korea, and that this is probably, in my esteem, when this happens, is going to be the only just war in the entire modern era, as far as I'm concerned. People are saying so much stupid shit right now, it's driving me crazy, and that's why I had to make this video this morning. Listening to the alt media, just stupid shit, man. Oh my god. Luke, We Are Change. Dumb video, Luke. I'm sorry, bro. Really dumb video. Like, I love you, Luke, but you're Polish. What do you do with a Polak throws a hand grenade at you? You pull the pin out and throw it back. Okay. Luke has no understanding of the tactical situation. He's being drawn along by the circus like everyone else. And Dan Dix, Press for Truth, same thing. Totally vacuous video. Is it valid to compare North Korea to Libya in an abstract sense? Yes. And it's why North Korea will not give up its weapons. Okay? And so Luke and Dan are like, why should they give up their weapons when the United States is just going to attack them? It's like, again, looking at this from like this abstractified, like internet, observer, voyeur point of view. This is a real situation. Okay? At no point did Bashar al-Assad threaten to completely annihilate the United States. At no point did that happen. At no point is that going to happen. Ayatollah Khomeini of Iran never said that. Never said that about the United States, and never said it about Israel. It was a mistranslation about Israel from the very beginning. North Korea is a unique situation, and there's a reason that it is the only country in the world that a majority of Americans think is a real threat. Okay, ISIS is also on there, but ISIS isn't a real government. Okay. The other stupid thing is assuming that when we go into North Korea that this is automatically going to start a world war with Russia and China. Dumb opinion, stupid opinion, no basis. I mean, really, like, this is an opinion founded in the most superficial and vacuous analysis of this topic I could imagine. And for people like Dan and Luke, there's no excuse for that, because they're watching this shit all day, every day. It's their job. Okay. China and Russia are in operational coordination with the U.S. military, okay? This political shenanigans, this is for the plebeians. This is a daytime drama to entertain the masses. It has no relevance to the strategic situation. At very most, it's a secondary or tertiary afterthought, an aftershock, based on the strategic situation, which is primary. And the strategic situation is really what matters here. And the fact is, the North will not be negotiated with. I would love to believe that that is the case. If that is going to happen, the only way for that to happen is to literally ramp up the tension with China to the breaking point, where they tap out and say, okay, you guys win. And the only way they get to that point is if we basically bring them to the brink, and if we have to be ready to invade North Korea with a full-scale invasion, in order to even get China to actually take serious action to curb the North and basically cut its legs out economically. And I don't even necessarily believe that that would work. But if there is a diplomatic solution, that's the only one. Otherwise, this thing's going to trial. And this is where it gets real, because people, again, they freak the fuck out thinking that they know what the strategic situation is. Oh my god, he's got artillery. Oh my god, he's got artillery. Great. You know when artillery was invented? Fucking 100 years ago. Okay? Like, is it a serious situation for South Korea? Absolutely, 100%. Is it a serious situation for Seoul? Absolutely, 100%. Still wondering why they built their capital city so close to the border, but what are you going to do? But, I mean, will there be casualties? Absolutely. But no American president is, or nor should they be, willing to trade Seoul for San Francisco. And anybody who's saying that North Korea doesn't have the capability to attack the United States at this point is just literally talking out of their ass. And I got no tolerance for it, because it's bullshit, and it's a remnant of the Obama years when everybody fell the fuck asleep and just pretended like we're in La La Land, kumbaya, and there's no problems. Meanwhile, all the real problems got worse, the fake problems were accentuated, and here we are wondering about bathrooms, and nobody can figure out what to do about a hostile, insane, apocalyptic nuclear power threatening the entire world. Again, I'm opposed to all military action in the Middle East, essentially. I think that Trump and Mattis have been playing it off pretty diplomatically, but North Korea is an entirely different situation, and I'm really fucking tired of hearing people compare Bashar al-Assad and Saddam Hussein to Kim Jong-un. It's stupid. It has no validity, and yeah, I want you all to know that you shouldn't be afraid. I'm not afraid of this situation, but I think that, you know, when it comes to a head, I think that there's a very key element that's being forgotten here about what the empire possesses and what the empire is capable of doing in a military situation. I think, just to sum it up, we have to go back to 9/11. Okay, people think they know what happened on 9/11. They think that, oh, it was an inside job, and they put bombs in the towers, and the United States and Israel made the towers collapse. Okay, the towers didn't collapse. The towers turned to powder. They evaporated. They literally dematerialized. And a pile of powder, molten metal and powder, was set on the ground where two 110-story towers used to be. That is not thermite. That's not a plane. That's not gasoline. That is something else. And for lack of a better term, I'm calling it the Death Star. And they have the capability of using energy weapons to dematerialize matter. Okay? If you think that all we have is planes, all we have is bullets, all we have is bombs and tanks and guns, you're wrong. Okay, you're wrong. And again, 9/11 was when they showed that technology to the entire world, and nobody can really comprehend it because it is so unfathomable what happened. That two objects that massive could literally cease to exist in 10 seconds. Not only that, but when we invaded Iraq, we, right, like I had anything to do with it, like you had anything to do with it. When we invaded Iraq, the United States invaded Iraq, Saddam's army didn't even fucking show up, okay? They have not only energy weapons to dematerialize matter, they have chemical weapons to basically, they can turn an entire army gay, right? They can just give everybody pheromones and have them all fondling each other by the time the planes show up to blow it all to kingdom come. Okay, there's so many factors in play here, and they listen to this babbling by the alt media. And furthermore, like, they're all saying, oh, the media wants us to go to war with North Korea. What fucking media are you guys watching, okay? There's, like, Fox News, which is playing along with Trump. The rest of them are, like, totally arguing against this and saying Trump's a madman, he shouldn't be doing this. Oh, what would Hillary Clinton do if she was elected? I'll tell you what, she wouldn't be taking us to war against North Korea. If you go back to my video about, you know, Trump gets a green light to attack North Korea, I mean, it's by all likelihood, North Korea is totally a part of the cabal, okay? They're part of the human trafficking network, they're part of the drug trafficking network, okay? They're part of the rogue nuclear material trafficking network, they're right in there with Israel and the cabal and the whole fucking, you know, Khazarian mafia. Like, in no way is North Korea like a good guy here. Oh, they don't have a Rothschild central bank, so they must be a good guy. Get the fuck out of here, alright? I'm tired of this shit, alright? I was never in the military, I will never be in the military. I'm the great-grandson of a rear admiral, and maybe it's just in my blood, but I can't handle these pussies just talking about shit they have no idea about. So that's my video today. Again, no fear, only love, but you gotta remember there's real problems in this world, and we're not gonna deal with them by running away. And that's why, Mr. Trump, I tell you today, got your back, bro. We got your back. Whatever needs to happen, we're prepared. Godspeed, brothers. Cheers, sisters. See you on the other side.